To the All-Star break. Crunch time, of course, is still a ways away. How do players go about maintaining that focus here at the midseason?
You know, I think this is interesting. If you're chasing greatness, we hear that expression a lot from LeBron James, I'm chasing greatness. I don't think focus is ever at issue. If you're the Golden State Warriors in the season, you have an opportunity to win 73 games. Focus is never an issue. What's fascinating to me is, can young players sustain attention for the 82-game grind, particularly those rookies? That is the group of players for whom I think it is most difficult.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Doug McDermott is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Ntilikina in at the point. Hardaway, no good. And the Bulls with possession. It's a three-point game. Here's DJ. The Knicks pull it in. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And with your defense, one part's your ability, the other, though, is effort, and that one they showed neither.
No, there's no question, Greg. I thought their defensive intensity was lacking from the outset. It looked like they were just hoping the other team would miss.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Dunn shot's good.
Boy, how much do you appreciate Chris Dunn working hard inside to come away with these easy interior buckets?
Porzingis passes to McDermott. It's tipped and he challenges at the rim, can change the way a team chooses to attack him.
I agree, because he provides so much in terms of rim protection and weak side help. It's a huge boost to any defense. This guy can be one of the best shot blockers in the league, does an incredible job switching with his length and speed.
Now, for the last 2 decades, there have been a lot of big men coming from Europe who have been tagged as the next Dirk. A lot of lofty expectations to live up to. But Porzingis, Doris, Porzingis seems to be one who is answering that call.
Well, I think Porzingis certainly on his way to being as beloved as Dirk is, both here and back in Europe. And the reason you like the comparison, both are size and skill combined. And they have praised each other in the past, a little bit of a mutual admiration society.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Dishes it to Kanter. Feeds it to McDermott. Over Valentine. Not enough on that one as it misses. Bulls trail by 3. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And DJ throws it down. And one of the stories surrounding DJ right now is that he's inked an endorsement deal with Reese's Puffs not too long ago. Next time you see DJ, it could be on the front of a cereal box, Greg.
And congrats to DJ for landing that deal as he continues to grow his presence. But to be honest, Kevin, I'm a little surprised Reese's Puffs didn't approach me for a deal. I like cereal. I eat Reese's Puffs.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Mirotic. David Nwaba comes in for Valentine. Wells, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Jaron Grant in for Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. All by himself. Here's Nwaba. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Just lackluster transition D. That is just too easy.
Oh, come on, you got to put up at least a little bit of a fight, right? He simply ran down the court and goes right to the cup.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Here's O'Quinn. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. O'Quinn's got his first points of the night.
You know, that right there is a great example.
Straight points in the paint.
Jack against Grant. Jack dishes to Lee. Noah the screen. Here's Baker. Back to Lee. Here's the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Grant kicks to Wells. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That's going to be on Jarrett Jack.
How about not shying away from contact? DJ earns a trip to the stripe. Solid physical play, Kev.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Lee passes to O'Quinn. Baker kicks to O'Quinn. Lee outside. Back to O'Quinn. The 3. And it's Noel with the rebound. Wells dishes to Grant. From deep three-point range, a nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Knicks lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And didn't have the easiest time adjusting, but you can see where he'll be a value to this team down the line.
Right, and I think due to the years of experience he had in college, everyone expected Chris Dunn to make an immediate splash. It takes everyone a different amount of time to adjust to the NBA. Dunn has proven he can play NBA-level defense. Now the offense has to catch up.
And Greg, with Enes Kanter last season, he had to miss significant time with the broken hand, but his offensive game is something to watch when he's healthy.
He just plays hard. He provides that instant offense off the bench, a great array of post moves to pick from.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Hornets was phenomenal. He ended up with 25 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. His performance really helped his team continue its win streak. They're clearly playing well of late, and they'd like that streak to continue. Kevin?
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
Well, you do wonder, though, Greg, does he still have some of the adrenaline going from that performance? No matter how tired he is, he should have plenty of energy coming off that.
Left side, Porzingis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Porzingis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
There's a screen by Noel. Dunn kicks to DJ. Stolen by Kanter. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Over to the left wing. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, guys, you have got to love those long strides. KP able to cover some ground on his way to the rim.
Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Dunn's got 6 in the quarter.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he went all in there. He embraces the challenge and somehow finishes with the layup.
Here's DJ. Knicks with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 3rd rebound on the night. 4 seconds left. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. McDermott's got 5 now.
He dominated.
Dunn and Levine, their backcourt. Mirotic is out there with DJ, and it's Valentine in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Yours, who are some of the guys that surprise you with their toughness on a nightly basis in the NBA?
You know, you have to think historically, pound for pound in the history of the NBA, the toughest single guy was Allen Iverson. For me, the current iteration, and I'm not saying that Isaiah Thomas is Allen Iverson, they're drastically different players because Isaiah doesn't have that kind of athleticism that AI had early. But Isaiah at 5'9", to continually find his...
In at the 3 slot.
I'll tell you, with the struggle he has had today, he probably won't be their #1 option as they look to close this game out.
Passes it to Mirotic. Here's DJ. Not going to go that time. Excellent D from Kanter. Lee outside. And the rejection by Noel.
Gentlemen, DJ diving into the classics, knocking twice on the pipes on that rejection.
And it's done in the corner. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And DJ throws it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
And you can blame it on a terrible defensive breakdown, one that could possibly swing the momentum here.
Baker kicks to Lee. And Mirotic sends it back. And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Ntilikina's checked in. Here's Ntilikina. He feeds it to Cantor. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. And the Knicks lead by 12.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category.
Offensive rebound really pays off for him.
Pass to Lee. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Stolen away. Here's Mirotic. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
2.
And when Mirotic first came over to the NBA, he made a big splash, showed that he can act as that stretch 4 and contribute. Unfortunately, he just hasn't evolved as a player since that rookie year.
Chicago making a switch here. Levine's checked in. And then for New York, Porzingis is checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Doug McDermott in for Courtney Lee. There's a screen by Cantor. McDermott dishes to Cantor. And the rejection by Noel. Valentine passes to Noel. Yep, that one goes. DJ's got 19 points. And for Mirotic, a lot of his lack, Greg, of progression as a player has come from inconsistency.
And you can see it in his field goal percentage as well as when he plays. It needs to find more consistency in every facet of the game. But young enough, I think, to still make that happen.
Well, we know that McDermott came into the league with a reputation as a dead-eye shooter. Get your hands up and contest or he'll make you pay.
For 3, Levine drains it from beyond the arc.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
Releases from 15. It doesn't go for him. And it's Chicago the other way. And Mirotic has it in the corner. He dishes it to DJ. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is because with his...
Inside, Noel lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Noel's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Here's Ntilikina. There's a screen by Cantor. Outside, Porzingis. And there's Cantor on the assist by Porzingis. 10 points for Enes Kanter.
The efficiency of Enes Kanter is impressive. This guy's massive on the blocks and knows how to score.
Got a piece of it. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Noel. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Kanter, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Yeah, Greg, I think it's very difficult coming back in this instance. They have owned this game. Don't see them coughing up this lead.
And finished off by McDermott.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed.
Here's Ntilikina. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never...